They'll start by running the option to the right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Murray going to take off with it.
The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down.
Now this defense for the Eagles, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
On the option, it's Murray.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Murray a give. This is Conner.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's McBride complete.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. First down, Murray. And this one is incomplete.
The Cardinals hit 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to draw on in the loss last week because they were dominating every phase of the game. You got to hope that they show a little more life in this one because they certainly didn't have it in their last outing.
That's good for a Cardinal. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
Touchdown!
Trey McBride.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, and a bad throw there
it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point good by Prater, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
It's an 8-yard pickup that leads to a new set of downs. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Going quickly out wide to Moore. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw is Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. To throw, it's Murray.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Now the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. They were looking pretty good. And then you give up up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
But first down, Hurts.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. That was close to a big play. Just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Hurts.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Throwing is Hurts.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown from 17 yards out.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken at the goal line.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and out the line, the Cardinal offense.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Murray now on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
The draft day trade sent Hollywood Brown much closer to Hollywood when Baltimore shipped him to Arizona for a first-round pick. He's joining the Cardinals at a great time, too, coming off of a breakout season that saw him cross 1,000 yards for the first time on a career-best 91 receptions. He's going to make an already exciting offense that much more dynamic.
Murray connects with more here.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first and 10, here's Murray. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. Murray now to throw.
This is taken in by McBride.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Murray now on first down. Being chased out left. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey McBride.
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Dancing to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins as the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points, while the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offense.
He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Jalen Hurts, not a terribly big fella at 6'1", but his arms got plenty of life to it, and that was a thing of beauty there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And connecting quickly with Goddard.
Touchdown! Dallas Goddard from 19 yards away.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now Murray. And he's got some space here.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
That's good for a Cardinal. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Murray sets to throw on 4th. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Connor up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. A solid stiff arm.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Over the middle, complete. That's more.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Throw left side, complete to Isabella.
And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Connor going to try and run it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Hurts going to keep it again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
They'll turn to Sanders, and he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. They go with the option on the 2-point try, and the decision to pitch it worked out.
Almost felt like basketball, didn't it? Remember the dribbler, draw, drive, and dish? How about that one? Drew everyone to him, dished it to the running back. He takes it in.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Murray going to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Murray now. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to split that part. And then, of course, they're going to get there.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Stafford going to throw from the outset. He finds his man Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Stafford on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Panthers at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
32. 10. Zero. Hey, 20. 32.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Middle. Zero. 59. 59. Hey, easy.
To the air again, Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Harold Landry from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Hey. Double right.
Now it's Stafford. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Lawrence
looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Lawrence's throw here complete to Kelsey. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And out across midfield down to the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence will throw.
Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Lawrence running right on the option. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage. He took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Now, this will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Now Lawrence.
It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up second down.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Stafford on third down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there, shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the 17, Lawrence. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
A handoff on the option to Singletary. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Look at the big man rumble. The 40. Past the 20. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it is now 21-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
John Hightower now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
32.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Zero. Hey, 50.
throw is Stafford. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, 5-0. 53. Ready. Alert. Drill back, 22. Big 20.
Here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Stay 50. Hey, give me radar. Hey, 54.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford.
And the Panthers are able to add on to their first-half lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. That's caught. It's John Hightower. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And some space here. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Rohrwasser on for the PAT.
It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Buccaneers 14.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
A very solid gain of 27. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Stafford.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Justin Jefferson.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And he comes back with 1 complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that 2nd attempt. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Travis Kelce, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bucs get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Monday. And middle. 10.
Now Stafford. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
59! Double right!
On first down, right back to Gibson.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line.
59! 32! 21! Like 7! 32! Omaha, remove!
From the red zone now, Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Easy, easy! 53! Ready! Alert!
Throwing on third down, Stafford. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes.
And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
He's going to air one out. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On first down, Stafford here.
That's caught by Myers.
Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Stafford now to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On second down, a run with Gibson.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 24.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Lawrence will throw.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bucs trying on 4th down to come up empty, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
53, ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, 22! Alert!
Throwing is Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Justin Jefferson. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here complete to Kelsey.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Again, it's Lawrence. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion, and sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. going here. Stafford. Over the middle, he's got Myers.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
NBA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium.
Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. First carry for Nick Chubb.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Watson.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Mayfield on first down.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First down, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. Touchdown! Tommy Trimble, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Browns drive about to get started.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up, we're looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon Smith.
That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mayfield.
That pass complete to Moore.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Mayfield. That caught by Trimble. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Following the sack, Mayfield and the Panthers staring at a 3rd and long here.
Big time drive, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. 23 yards on the play.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
On the return from his end zone is Grant.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They run for it with Hunt. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on second down. Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Watson now to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
He's going to look deep for more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On third down, Mayfield. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, line alert!
On 2nd and a couple. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 55 rushing yards, rushing for him now to this point. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Just heavy on Clowney brought him down. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Fourth down, Mayfield. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Mayfield to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's more. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Oh, the return from his end zone is Grant. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. On first down, Watson. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Mayfield's throw complete there to Moore.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Watson.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Hey, 31! Hey, 31!
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Amari Bardo. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Now back to throw.
And now Watson throws another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 31 yards.
And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. The sack goes to Damian Wilson.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson, he's got Njoku, his big tight end.
He's got room past the 30.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
The Browns drive about to get started.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. He's at the 40, the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
And the lead drops from 34 to 27. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position.
Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10
at the 40. Back to throw here. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
72 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made, and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here in